What's up, everybody? This is Zack. Quick update right now. Coffee with Zack in English. Big shout out to Manchester United. Big shout out to Manchester United. We have an amazing score today. Very difficult to find the game. It was 7-0. 7-0. Amazing match of the EFL Cup for the third round. And it was just an amazing match. I was able to watch some of it. The Carabao Cup, and saw some of it. There was on the radio. It was on the radio on the Manchester MUTV app, and then it was on Paramount Plus as well. But you cannot use the VPN or whatever. So it was great. So I was really excited. It was amazing. I'm just ready to I wish I could be there, but as you know, I have way too many scars. As you can see, look at all these scars I have. Over 141 stitches. I'm just team contact sports is not for me, but as far as being able to do it on the PlayStation, I am here for you guys, and I will continue to play FC24 some more until FC25 is released within the next week or so. So it was really fun to watch this match. 7 goals to nothing. It was amazing. I'm really excited, and it's gonna be a fun season. We want to see some. We need to be at the top of the league. We need to be at the top of the league. I know a lot of you guys keep thinking I'm some kind of a flamboyant person, and I'm not. I love women, and just like I love women to be on top of me, I don't want to embarrass my wife, but she can vouch for that. I want Manchester United to be on top of the league. Manchester United has to be on top of the league. It is very important. Manchester United has to be on top of the league so that we are in Champions League territory next year. Very important. Very important. Okay? It's not a joke. We lost our Champions League spot this year. This whole year, we cannot be on Champions League. I'm very upset. I'm very upset about this. So we need to be within the top 2, top 3 of the table for the end of the year so that we're in Champions League territory next year. Very important. Look, we won that goddamn FA Cup. I know a lot of it had to do with me. I got furious. I put on my goddamn Ronaldo jersey, and we won the FA Cup last year. That was great. As a result, we're not even in the Champions League this year. We're not in the Champions League this year. I'm pissed. If I'm pissed, I mean, all you guys that are at the Irish pub drinking your Guinness or your Heineken, you're pissed off that you're not watching the Champions League. So we need to be on the Champions League territory for the following year. Get Manchester United top of the league at the end of the year. Get as much silverware. Get some silverware. You get some silverware. Hopefully, get some silverware. I can get some silverware and get a plate and eat some fucking food. I want some food. I'm hungry. I'm starving. As you know, I work very hard for my meal ticket. I need some food. I want to eat some sushi more often. I want to eat, all the meals that I want, everything, but I can't afford it. So we need to be able to win some more trophies and whatnot, and we need Manchester United to do better. And I need to find a job offer to hopefully get a manager to hire me for a job, and hopefully he's not some kind of evil, despicable, twisted Arsenal fan or Chelsea fan or Liverpool fan or whatever. It just seems that for some reason, he's a red devil. No, goddammit, I just need to work, goddammit. I need to work. Please respect my football team. My football team is very important. Sir Alex Ferguson is a very important man. He's going to be 84 fucking years old. I never got to see him in person. I want to see him before he goes to heaven in like 20 years, okay? This is not a joke. I need to see Alex Ferguson as soon as possible. I need to see him with his goddamn Big Bang watch, with his Hubload watch, and I'm going to have my Psycho Japan watch, and we're just going to be like, go United, We need to do that. And right now, I don't have the 30,000 to be able to fly to England, to be at Old Trafford, and watch the goddamn game with him and everybody else. And I missed the game this past summer against Arsenal. So anyway, I need to make some money fast. so I can travel to England, and be able to see Manchester United and perform. Okay? Anyway, good job. 7-0. Get some silverware. It's amazing. Anyway, this video is going to be not very long. We just need to give a big thank you to Tim Cook. Tim Cook, amazing job for yesterday. Yesterday was 916 day, and Tim Cook did something amazing. He upgraded everything. There's a new macOS Sequoia, iPhone OS, and he has also watchOS, and he has iPad OS, and he has Vision OS. So all this stuff is amazing. It's amazing. Just upgrade all your devices. Very important. Now, please make sure they're connected in the charger. A lot of you guys don't know this because you're not very tech savvy, but make sure they're connected with some kind of charger. With a charger, make sure that you connect them. You connect them with a charger. It's plugged in, and then you do an upgrade. The last thing you want to do is upgrade something without it being connected to a charger, because if you lose charge while it's doing the upgrade, it might mess up your machines. It might mess up your machines, and then you're gonna be upset. You're gonna be crying, and then you're gonna be like, okay. So just please have all your devices connected into something before you make the upgrade. For macOS, it's a little bit more complicated. When you download the macOS Sequoia, it's going to ask you to restart. When you restart, make sure you go back to the app of macOS Sequoia and make sure you does the whole install. The install is not going to do like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It's actually like an hour to 3 hour install. Okay, it's a very long install, and if it says that install it in 5 minutes, it's not the real macOS Sequoia. It takes like a good solid hour. Even on my amazing machine, which is a macOS, it's a MacBook Pro 16, 18 cores. It's a M2 chip, which is still very powerful. And like with the M3 is out, and the M4 chip is going to be out next. And I can't wait for the M4 chips. It's going to be amazing. But now with the new power of macOS Sequoia, you can run a lot of games. You can run a lot of games on the Mac platform. This is amazing. This is a step in the right direction. Tim Cook, keep doing this. Please keep at it. And like I said, I know you're stressed about whatever work you got to do for Apple at the spaceship place, One Infinite Loop. But we need you to push the envelope. A lot of kids, not kids, people that are 17 and up. A lot of teenagers got those little MacBooks, and they're not like me. They don't have their PlayStation. They don't have a Lenovo Legion laptop. They want to be able to run Cyberpunk 2077 on the macOS platform. They want it. It can be done. You can do it. I don't know if it can be done on the M2 chip. I don't know if it can be done on the M3 chip, but it can definitely run on an M4 chip. So it should be a big surprise. We don't have time for surprises, Tim Cook. Those guys are very impatient. You know how impatient I am right now. I've been working for 25 years. I still don't have a new car. I'm still waiting for my new car. I still don't have a new car. Well, those guys are even more impatient because they're dying to play Cyberpunk 2077. They're dressing up as Cyberpunk 2077. They're playing board games of Cyberpunk 2077. They just want to play the goddamn game, and they don't have a PlayStation. They don't have access to any of all of that. They can't buy a super graphics card and all this and that, but they have a MacBook Pro. So they all love your products. They're very excited. They want to thank you. I want to thank you personally for the immense work for the new macOS, the new iOS 18, watchOS, iPadOS, and Vision OS. I can't wait to have Vision OS someday, so I can do amazing Iron Man stuff. But I want to thank you for your hard work. But please get that update so we can run Cyberpunk 2077 on macOS. It is very important. I even did a survey. So when people read the survey for the guy I talked to at tech support, he's going to read that message to the whole staff and to Tim Cook, and you're going to be very happy because I told you guys, Tim Cook does not fuck around. He doesn't fuck around. He is a great CEO. He does a lot of great work. Yes, he's going to eventually retire or at least just be chairman of the board, and someone else is going to be CEO. But for the meantime, he's running the ship, and he's doing an incredible amount of work. The MacBook Pro is amazing. It is amazing. And if you're on staff, you need to know your shit. You need to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you got to get the fuck out. And this is not me being mean or being a snob. This is the truth, okay? If you know about computers, you work on computers. If you're just out there to just be sexy, some sexy chick, and just be able to buy a goddamn new MacBook Pro within a weekend, while the rest of us have to wait 8 fucking years to buy one, we're a little upset, okay? So everyone who actually works on a MacBook Pro, good job. We love you. But if you're on there just to look pretty and you're marketing, that's bullshit. I can do marketing with a single tweet. I can just tweet like this and that's marketing. Okay? This is not a joke, guys. I'm a little fed up. I had to wait 8 fucking years to be able to afford that new MacBook Pro. I love it. I paid it off. Last year. It's really expensive. It's a really expensive machine. It has the bells and the whistles. It was almost $3,000. It's like $2,500. And it took me a whole year to pay it off. 0% financing. So thank you to Tim Cook for doing the way to 0% financing for the MacBook Pro. I had to pay every month $500, $250 all these months so I can be able to afford this goddamn computer. And now I can't afford it, and now it's mine finally. But I have a big problem with women who just, for a weekend and just be able to buy your goddamn laptop, and then we have to wait 8 fucking years of work to be able to afford it. It's not fair. And it's against the law, and you know it. You can't. Where those days don't fly anymore. Okay. We need to be able to figure out how these people are able to pay for these MacBook Pros. Can you actually pay for it, or are you just some kind of prostitute and you pay for it? We don't want that anymore. Those days are over. Okay, different topic. I know I got to talk to foreign affairs because people in who speak English don't understand what the fuck I'm saying in French, so I'll say it in English. Look, situation in Lebanon is very scary. Very scary. It could have been even worse. Over 3,000 injured. There's over like 10 people that were injured. Very dangerous thing that what Netanyahu has done. He exploited a bunch of pagers throughout the whole nation of Lebanon. Very dangerous, very dangerous. You see, now you can see why the entire world community, intelligence community, militaries, NATO, U.S. Army, all this, why were they so afraid of Netanyahu, Mossad, and IDF? Look at their goddamn technology of Pegasus. Look at their goddamn technology of malware, spyware, NSO. Look at what the fuck they can do. They were able to explode 3,000 pagers at the same time. This is very dangerous technology. I told you guys, I know a lot about computers. Some the people I hang out with, the people that we talk to, know a lot about computers. But you can be, when you use the expression of the Star Wars, you can be the light side, and you can be the dark side. And then we have those that are even more powerful. They know everything about the light side, the dark side, and eventually, I'm sure the next movie is going to show there's some kind of middle side. And it's very dangerous. It is very dangerous. I love to be in a form of Yoda, Grogu, just be. But I need to show you that those Sith Lords of Netanyahu, they're very dangerous. I use all kinds of expressions. I try to use Dragon Ball Z. I try to say that Netanyahu is some kind of Babidi, the evil monster who's taking advantage of Boob. Apparently that didn't fly. People didn't understand. A lot of you guys still haven't watched Dragon Ball Z, so I'm going to say it in Star Wars metaphor. Netanyahu is goddamn worse than Senator Palpatine. He's a Sith Lord. Now do you understand? Comprende? Do you comprends? Do you comprends? Does that make sense to you? Netanyahu is Senator Palpatine, the evil Sith Lord. Does that make sense? Now do you understand à quel point Netanyahu is some kind of evil monster, like just worse than, I just don't know what else to say, but it's, you guys, you don't get the message. You have to, how many analogies do I have to use? Okay, so this is Batman, this is Superman, this is Justice League, they're nice, and this is the evil Dark Side. Do you understand that? Okay, well, this is Iron Man, this is Superman, this is Spider-Man, this is and this is kind of like whatever monster is going to come out in Secret Wars and all that. What kind of goddamn analogies do I have to keep using? Netanyahu is a very dangerous man. He's a very dangerous person, and he has to be removed. We need a new prime minister in Israel for the sake of the Israeli that are now being persecuted, because now people don't trust Israel anymore. They don't trust anyone that is fallen over to other countries. Now people are going to have, we don't want hate crimes in America on Jews. We don't want that at all. Kyle is our best friend. South Park. Drake is our best friend. OVO Sound. Keanu Reeves is our best friend. SpongeBob, John Wick, all of his favorite movies, The Matrix, all that. They're nice people. It's just that Netanyahu is basically tarnishing his whole goddamn population. One guy. That fucking guy. And we have other things we want to do. How many times do I have to explain it? I'm just trying to play Cyberpunk 2077 with my friends. I want it to be multiplayer, and I'm trying to do all these cool missions, and I get to live stream it in English, in French, in Japanese. Who knows what other fucking language I can do next time. It's really quite frustrating. And it's hot. It's so hot. It's like September, and it's still it's like summer weather over here. It's really hot because of global warming and climate change, and that's the shit we got to talk about. And meanwhile, we can't, because there's all this old bullshit that we have to deal with. So it's a lot of work. It's really a lot of work, and I just need you guys to coexist. So I don't know how else to do it, but I bought a Holy Bible, I bought a Holy Quran, and I bought a Torah, and I bought a Transformers new comic book, and I bought a Stephen Hawking's book, and they're basically all there together. And I just need you guys to just everyone to just live together, whether you're Christian or whether you're a Muslim, whether you're Jewish. I also bought a book on Buddhism. There's a book on Buddhism over there as well. And I just I don't know how you're a monk or I'm sure I'll get a book for the Sikh people eventually over there, but or Transformers for me, or Transformers over there, and that's Stephen Hawking. But just please, everyone's together, everyone's enjoying their beer and they're not drinking their coffee or their chocolate milk. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. Just everyone is together, relaxing, and everyone is pissed off at Netanyahu over there. This fucking asshole is ruining everybody's day. If he was out of the equation, what would I been able to do today? Today I could have been able to have my meeting face to face. I have a meeting once a week with the specialist. It's because of my medical condition. It's once a week, and then I could have been at the coffee shop, and then I could have been at the bar watching Champions League, and then I could have been on the coffee working on the laptop. I could have maybe stopped by and see my parents, and then I could have I don't know what else. Maybe I could have go to a party or something. But all this shit is now restrained because of this goddamn Netanyahu who's ruining our lives. Ruining our lives. Look at this. What else? Look, I'll get my outfit on. I'm just trying to enjoy Manchester United right now. I'm just trying to watch the game. I didn't even get to put on my Corona 00 because I was furiously writing a report for Monday and Tuesday over here. I am pissed, and so should you. If you're not pissed, eventually you will be. You might not think that it's affecting you, but what happens over there can affect what happens here. We know. Why? Why? Because the last time that America went to war in Iraq, it cost us a pretty penny, almost $1 trillion. Well, what was going to happen if Netanyahu continues to do faire le con, as we say in French, or being a goddamn idiot? Well, he's going to make it worse, and then American troops might be over there, and they have to secure this and do that, and then it's going to cost American taxpayer dollars even more. And it's very annoying. Very annoying. It pisses off. There's shit to do. Now, excuse me, guys, but I don't want to take up all of your time because I know Americans have a very short attention span, and they basically, because of all those kids are on TikToks, they're between 8 seconds, pay attention for 8 seconds, and then just walk away. So hopefully one of my pals at hashtag Geeks, Nerds, Otakus will watch this video, make a little summary, and give it like it is to the troops, to the army, to NATO, and all this and that. Give them the short 5-minute version and say, okay, Zack said this is important, we're doing. God damn it, he's serious, he means the truth. Look, we got to listen to him because if we don't, it's going to be another quagmire and we're going to be shit out of luck. Okay, so thank you to the hashtag Geeks, Nerds, Otaku who can watch this video and explain what I'm trying to say over here. It'll be a good briefing. This is a briefing, but this is a long version, and you just want the short version. I'm sure one of my fan supporters will immediately do it for you guys. Okay, now I got to go on the PlayStation. All the kids are looking up to me. They want me to show up as Iron Man on Fortnite, just like I've done it as when I've done it as Spider-Man or as Bumblebee. So I have to play a little bit of Fortnite. I don't know if I can immediately unlock the Iron Man mode, but hopefully I'll be able to get Iron Man eventually, and I'm sure they'll have fun to see, oh, it's Iron Man. So I'm sure they'll enjoy that. We do it for the kids. That's what I got to do. If you have a chance to show up at the hospital dressed up as Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, any of your fucking favorite superhero, please do it for the kids, for Children's Hospital. Any fucking hospital, please do it. Just like I like to dress up for Naruto, and I put it on the live stream, and then they can show the video on YouTube at the hospitals and whatnot. Okay? It's very important. Very important. Hospitals and schools, they love that shit. Please do it. Okay. Love you guys. Please keep up the good work. If you're in school, on campuses, have fun. You're in college. This is great. Just make right choices. Study hard. Don't skip class. You skip class, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. Don't skip class. Just take all your classes, do all your homework during the week, party on the weekend. Homework during the week, party on the weekend. If you party too much and you don't do your homework, you're going to regret it. You're going to have to take that class again, and then you're not going to be able to graduate at the same time. You think that everyone gets to graduate at 21? That's not what happens. A lot of the time you kind of fall behind, and before you realize it, you graduate a little bit later. Now, there's nothing wrong with graduating later, as long as you guys graduate. I tell you guys a million times, the reason why I have so many doors open to me, or the reason why in many fields people respect me, is because I have that goddamn education, that university education from the Ohio State University. If I didn't have that education, they would just say, oh, you're just some kind of dropout. And I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, I'm a dropout, I'm a millionaire, and all this and that. Yeah, you might be a dropout and a millionaire, but the police is sweating on your door because you might be involved in some kind of a drug issue or whatever. I don't have that concern. I did my studies. All I'm trying to do is earn a paycheck and buy my first new car after 25 years of work. 6 years unpaid. And I know full well that life is not GTA. And I've explained that to you guys. That means that if I cannot get my car by legal means, but you guys can get your cars cheating, they're going to seize all these cars. And it's going to happen and happen. And it's not some kind of vendetta. But I'm sorry. If women start to lick their lips on the weekends and buy BMW M2 on a Monday, and there's logs of that happening nationwide, worldwide, they're going to start looking at the numbers and be like, the fuck is this? Every one of these chicks bought a car on a Monday and it's a BMW M2, but they couldn't afford it. What the hell did they do the past weekend? Oh, they were being a prostitute. That's against the law. Tell Interpol. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. I can't afford my M3. I can't afford my Audi. After all these years, after all this work, well, you can't afford your goddamn BMW M2 either. That's how it's going to be. That's why the hashtag is M3. Me 3. Me 3. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe. Everything's on the website, zack.coffee, J-Lag Radio, we're waiting for the announcement. Hopefully I will be on the magazine for the top 10 or whoever. If I can just have a mention of J-Lag Radio on DJ Mag, I'll be able to buy my first car, new car ever, pay off the mortgage, and take my wife on a vacation, pay for the wedding, get her a wedding band for her engagement ring, and yeah, it would be fun. It would be great. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe. Jill and Anderson, very excited about your book, Want. I think you're doing great work, and you should have won that Oscar. I make the joke that David Duchovny should have already won an Oscar. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. 9/11 Inside Job. David Duchovny was the episode The Truth, season 9, episode 9. That's exactly what the fuck went down. So please get back to X-Files, and you will get the Oscar for it. I will make sure of it. Do a 12th season of the X-Files, talk about 9/11 being an inside job, and bam, you both get the Oscar. Just like that. Just like that. All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Ladies, there's no problem in touching yourself listening to J-Lag Radio. I have my full blessing. Like I said, I wear this wedding ring on here, not because of that, because of Death Stranding. Wipe your butt with your dominant hand for fear of contamination. That's how everybody got sick from COVID-19. Imagine that. Pretty scary, huh? Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.